Hey guys, it's Erica here, and today's workout is the Better Back Tone and Sculpt. This workout is great if you have osteoporosis. We'll be eliminating loaded flexion and any twisting, and we won't be lifting your head because we're not able to do that with the osteoporosis. If you have any head, neck, or shoulder issues, that's great. We're gonna be lying on our back with our head down, still sculpting and toning. And of course, any low back issues, non-loading of the spine, inflection, and no twisting will be great for you as well. You'll see I've got a lot of props here. So I've got some 1 pound weights and 2 pound weights. If you don't have that at home, no big deal. A tomato paste can will work for the 1 pound and a soup can will work for the 2 pound. I've got a 2x4 block that we use here in Pilates. If you don't have one, no big deal. Grab a nice thick book. And then you'll see I've got a head pillow here. If you don't have one, you just take a hand towel that you have at home and you can just fold it up and make it the height that you need. So to get started, let's begin by sitting down, and you're gonna roll on your side to protect your back to lie down on your back. Now from here, if you feel like your head is tilting back, you get a little curve, maybe your shoulders are popping, this is the time you're gonna add that pillow or the hand towel, and you would place it right underneath your head. Now you wanna make sure that you don't place it on the neck down like this, because then we're not gonna build any strength in the neck. So I'm not gonna use it, but if you need it, go ahead and take it. We're gonna work stabilizing the powerhouse. Your powerhouse is your shoulders to your hips. You'll often hear me refer that to powerhouse or your box. So we wanna keep it nice and steady. Right here, hands are down by your side. We're gonna work the lower powerhouse, ribs to your hips, stabilizing. And you're gonna lift your right knee up and hold it. And then you're gonna tap it down. And then you're gonna avoid letting your hips shift as you lift the other leg up. You wanna pull your abdominals in and up and breathing, keeping your box nice and stable, especially that lower powerhouse. Right here, we'll do one more. And then we'll take it down. Planting your feet, we're gonna stack your arms one on top of the other, and we're just gonna stretch your arms above your head. Try not to let your back ribs lift off the mat, and then we lower it down. Wide open collarbone, back ribs down, long, lengthened spine. One more. Make sure you're breathing. And then we're gonna just switch the stacking of the arms to get symmetry and lower it down. I always like to say in all my workouts, whether I'm in studio or here on the screen, we are strengthening symmetry. So symmetrical strengthening. And that means we want to work evenly on all parts of our body. Last time, in with the air, and we take it down. So from here, our hands are by our side, and you're gonna draw one leg up, and then the other leg is up. Now, I'm not a fan of tabletop position because it shifts gravity too far that way. We're gonna lower our heels down into a hook line position. It's gonna turn on your abdominals, and it's gonna keep your back nice and lengthened. From here, we're gonna begin with 100. We're gonna pump in with the air, and exhale out. Now this hook line position is gonna really make your abdominals fire. But if you don't like it or you feel your back starting to hurt, you're just not ready, that's no big deal. I want you to just place your feet down right here, still pumping and still breathing. In with the air, exhale up. Inhale for 5 counts and exhale for 5. 2 more times, in with the air and exhale out. Last time, inhale, and we exhale. From here, lower your hands down, lower your feet down. You can leave your feet just like this. Make sure your feet are firmly planted. You're gonna bend your right knee in and take your hands behind the back of the leg. One thing we don't wanna do is shift our hips. We wanna keep that powerhouse, especially the lower area, nice and square. We're gonna extend the leg up and bend the leg down, and extend up and bend it down. 2 more times, and out. 1 more, and you're gonna hold it. Now flex the foot and point. Flex and point 1 more time and hold it. Now your hands are gonna come by your side. We're going to give a small external rotation, just small. And right here, we're going to draw small dinner plates on the ceiling, across, around, uphold. And I always like to think what's stable so that what else can move. So my powerhouse is nice and stable, and so is the leg that's down so that my leg that's circling has freedom to move. Reverse, around, across, and up. So my whole body's stable, my leg is able to freely move. 2 more. And 1. You're going to bend the knee in and give it just a little smush. Stay wide open in the collarbone. Lower that leg down, and we lift the opposite leg up, and we extend and bend. Now you're going to notice my leg goes down versus pulling up, which makes it a little more difficult, and I lose the center of my powerhouse. Hold here. You're going to flex the leg and point and flex and point. 1 more and point it. You're going to externally rotate, hands by your side. Anchor the right leg down. Powerhouse, nice and stable. Small circles on the ceiling. Across, around, up, hold. In with the air, out with the air. Wide open collarbone. 2 more. And 1, reverse, around and up. Around, across, up. Make sure you're breathing. Stabilize your powerhouse and the leg. 1 more. And we take it down. And we bend and we give it a nice stretch here. From here, you're going to roll on your side to come all the way up. And we're going to start grabbing our weights. So I'm just going to start with the 1 pound weight. Now, my legs are out nice and long. What I care about is how tall you can sit. So if you're having a hard time, go ahead and just bend up your knees. We want to sit as tall as we can. And then you're going to take your hand weights in your hands. Your elbows are going to be in, wide open collarbone. And you're going to reach your arms up to 45, and we're going to lower down. It's just like the rowing series you do on the reformer. You're going to press your arms down by your side in a T, elbows in tight. Reach the arms up at a 45. We lower it down, and we lift it all the way up, and you press it down into a T, bringing the arms in. 3 more. In with the air. Exhale, lift up, and we come out. Last 2. Bend, reach up, lower down, lift, and press it down. 1 more time. Reach it up, lower down, lift, and press it down. The next exercises are called shaving and hug. So you can sit cross-legged just like this, but if that's not available due to your hips, I want you to just bend your knees, put your whole foot down. Again, all about the tall spine so that we're not repetitively pushing down. We want to get a nice lift. So we're going to take your hands into a diamond. I call it a high and hollow ab. My abs are connected. I make a diamond and I extend my arms up as my shoulders go down and I bend down. In with the air, draw up and bend. So to get that high hollow ab, you're going to lengthen forward. Think about pulling your belly button to your back ribs and up. 1 more. Take it up. Now you're going to open up your arms to the side and we're going to hug your tree. In with the air and we exhale, open. If the 1s are too light, go ahead and grab some 2s. You can even grab 3s or 4s. Breathing in, staying nice and tall with your spine. Belly button to your back ribs. 1 more time. And we take it in and we're going to go back down onto your back, but keep your weights with you. You're going to roll it down on your side and lower down. From here, you're going to take your weights up to the ceiling. Now make sure your weights are in line with your shoulders and that they don't come together. That would be cheating. You're going to open it up. And from here, you're just going to draw your right leg up, repeating what we did in the beginning, but adding the weights is going to add a different level of difficulty. Make sure your powerhouse, shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, especially the low powerhouse down by your abdominals, is really stable. And take it down. 1 more. And then we take it here. Now from here, I want you to drag your knees in and hold your knees up. Now we are in that tabletop position, but we're going to begin to move. So what I want is you to draw your arms back towards your ears at a 45. If that's too much, bring your arms back up. I want your back ribs down, collarbone wide, and we're going to extend your right leg out and bend, bring it in, and extend the left leg out. Now we've really shifted gravity with our legs. So now our powerhouse is really having to stabilize, even with the arms back. With the weights, now we've got gravity pulling in different directions. So pull those abdominals in and up. If this is too hard, draw your arms up and keep moving. We're going to do one more on each leg. And then you're going to bend it in, draw your arms up, and lower your legs down. For the next exercise, double leg stretch. You're going to extend your arms up, drag your knees in. And from here, we're going to go toes apart, heels together. Just begin with the arms. You're going to reach your arms back and then draw your arms up. So we'll break this exercise down. Gravity is shifted by holding your legs in this position. So if it's too hard, just lower your legs down. Last one, and you're going to hold it up. Now from here, you're going to extend your legs out to a 45, and you're going to pull your belly button down to the mat. And then you're going to bend in. So you can imagine taking your belly button to your back ribs. That low powerhouse has got to work hard. One more, and then bring it in. You can stay breaking it down or adding it together. Your arms reach back by your ears. Your legs go out. You bend, bring it in. In with the air. And exhale, bring it in. 3 more. And in. 1 more. Extend. And in. Very nice. Take your weights down by your side. From here, we're going to do a little scissor action. You're going to bend your knees in and extend your legs up to 90. Wide open collarbone. Your whole powerhouse is working. So you're going to stabilize your powerhouse so your legs can move freely and you scissor kick your legs. Working so that your pelvis doesn't shift, and pull in and in and in and in, and 3 and 2 and 1. Whew, you're going to bend your knees in, give yourself a small smush, and you're going to roll to the side to come all the way up. We're going to do spine stretch forward, but just a little different, more of a breathing exercise. Your feet are as wide as the mat. You're going to have a hard flex. Now, if you can't sit tall this way, then again, you need to just bend your knees totally fine. You're going to grab those 1-pound weights. Pull those abs in and up. So belly button right to your back ribs. Arms are at the height of your shoulders. You're going to lift your arms up as the shoulders go down, and you're going to open up your arms to the side, bring it forward. Lift up and open and bring it together. This is going to strengthen your whole upper body, all those little muscles, working that spine, working the breath. One more in this direction and bring it in. Open your arms to the side, draw your shoulders down as your arms go up and bring it forward. Always working that tall spine, toes to the ceiling. It is a hard flex. One more. Open and up and take it down. Setting your weights to the side. You're going to come again, roll down on your side, and we're going to do a little extension. Now, if you feel like your extension always goes into your low back, this is a great time to take the pillow or your towel and you place it right underneath your pelvis area. And that's going to help you to pull your abdominals in and up so that we work from a safe space. Of course, you can keep your feet together, but if you have any lower back pain, go ahead and open up your feet as wide as you can. So you're going to pull your belly button in and up so that it's not crushing down. And you're going to make a pillow with your hands. I want you to relax the shoulders down. You're going to push down off your feet, pull your abs in and up, and you are going to lift up and hold and feel your shoulders slide down your back. And then you're going to lower it down. You should not feel this in your low back. You should feel your upper body working. You're opening your chest and lower down. One thing we don't want to do is lead with our head. You want to pull your abs up. You lead with your abdominals and lower down. Last time, lead with the abdominals, lifting up, and we take it down. You're gonna curl the toes under and do what we call an active rest position. Coming here, you curl the abdominals. We're gonna come back out. If you still need that underneath your abdominals, that's fine. You're gonna take your shoulder right over your elbow, forearm long, and make a fist. You're gonna pull your abs in and up, and you're gonna lift. Again, put that pillow underneath if you need it, and you're just gonna push down and open. And from here, you're gonna draw your right knee in, you're gonna kick your seat, and then you're gonna stretch it long. And kick and stretch. Squeeze your inner thighs. I'm gonna give you a modification if this is just too much. You're gonna keep your head down, and you're gonna kick and stretch. Don't force yourself into a position you know that's gonna hurt. It's all about the abs, pulling them in and up. Choose which one is best for you. Push down with the fist to lift up. One more, and then we take it all the way back into that active rest position. From here, we're gonna come up, lying down on your back. We're gonna do some bridges. Bridges are excellent to build the hip strength. If you have osteoporosis in your hips, you need to bridge. Lower back, bridge. It will build the strength. So you want your feet in line with your knees, in line with your hips. Your hands are down by your side, wide open collarbone. Belly button to your back ribs to activate your powerhouse. You're gonna push through the whole foot to lift your buns up, and we're gonna hold right here. You're just gonna lift. I want you to reach your knees over your toes so that you're not putting all your weight on your neck. You're really getting a good stretch of the front of the thighs, and then we're gonna lower it all the way down, wide open collarbone. Push through the whole foot, and we're gonna lift it up. And I really love to hold exercises. It gives you a moment to get the wiggles out. Now from here, we're gonna shift the weight over the knees. Keep lifting your hips up, wide open collarbone, and then we lower it all the way down. We're gonna do this one more time. Belly button to back ribs, and you're gonna lift it up, and you're gonna hold. Shift the knees over the toes, and just hold here, belly button to back ribs, and we're gonna lower it all the way down. Now from here, we're gonna roll on our side for our side kick series. Line your body up with the back of the mat, and you're gonna take your arm out nice and long. If you need a pillow under your head, you can take it, or with your pad. Now from here, it's a box exercise, meaning shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip, powerhouse. You're gonna bring your feet forward, and you're gonna stack your feet, and you're gonna be right on the outside edge of that foot. Now, if this is too much, you may bend your knees in. Decide what's best for you. You're gonna lift the leg up to hip height right here. Hips are stacked, and you're gonna stretch the leg forward. And now I have to pull my top cheek back to keep my hips stacked. And then I'm just gonna stretch my leg back. Shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip. Stretch the leg forward, stretch the leg back. And again, 3 more times. Stretch. 1 more, or excuse me, 2 more. And stretch. Last one. Take it forward. Really stand on that bottom foot. Now you're gonna take your heel to your heel, and your knee is gonna face the ceiling for turn out. You're gonna stretch the leg up, resist, lengthen it out long to go down. Kick up, resist it down. Now I'm really standing on this bottom leg. That's gonna give me good strength as you advance to get into more exercises that require the side of the leg. 1 more time, and hold here. We're gonna do little circles. You're gonna take it up, and you're gonna circle it around. And you're gonna work the down of the leg, and down, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To reverse, you're gonna press it back and work the down. You're keeping your hips stacked. You're keeping your shoulders stacked. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. You're going to bend in your knees. You are going to come all the way up, and we're going to lie down on the other side. So you bring your legs to the other side. You lie down. Head is on your arm. Again, if you need that pillow, use it. Your knees can always be bent. If not, you're going to extend it out. Feel to make sure your hips are stacked, your shoulders are stacked, and you're going to lift the top leg up. And you're going to stretch the leg forward, pulling your buns back. And you stretch it back. Stretch forward. Stand on the bottom leg and stretch. And kick. Kick and stretch it back. 2 more. The second side always hurts worse. Last 2. 1 more. Stretch. And then we're going to take it together, heel to heel. You're going to kick it up, resist, lengthen it down. Avoid kicking and crunching. You want to keep a nice, long powerhouse. It is a box exercise, stabilizing. So we're stabilizing our box so that our leg can move. 1 more. And we take it down. From here, we're going to do our circles. You're going to take it up and around, and you're going to work the down and work the down. Really stand on that bottom leg. And 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. Press it around, work the down and the down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. We're going to roll over onto your stomach and begin to work some planks. So we're going to come here on all 4s. Planks are some of my favorite exercises. They're an excellent functional movement. Now, if this is too much, you can always just come down onto your forearms. So from here, you're going to extend your right leg back and bring it in. Extend the left leg back. Box exercise, stabilizing that powerhouse. If this is enough, you stay here. If you want to add on, when the left foot comes back, your right foot meets it and you hold. Now, toes apart, heels together. Head in line with your spine, looking 2 feet out in front of you. And then you lower it down, taking a break. Again, you can do all of this on your forearms. So you would extend a leg, bend it in. Extend and bend. Do what is best for your body. You can always progress and add on later on. If you're all the way up, you're going to extend and lift up and hold. Head in line with your spine. Squeeze your heels. Squeeze your seat. Breathing. And we bend it in and we lower it all the way down. From here, we're going to stand all the way up and we're going to do some standing exercise. All right, guys, so we're going to find some good real estate on a wall. I'm going to use a 2x4 that we have in the Pilates studio, but if you don't, you're just going to use a nice thick book. I recommend a hardback. So you're going to stand on your 2x4 or your book, and you're going to take your hands on the wall. Make sure you're not too close, and I am parallel with about 2 fingers distance. You're going to stack your skeleton. Head over shoulders, shoulders over hips, over heels, and you're just going to begin by lowering your heels down. And you're going to lift your heels up to get a nice stretch of the back of the legs, but it's also going to turn on the back of the legs, pushing every toe down into the 2x4. So you're going to push the toes down to lift up. You're going to continue to push the toes down as you go down with the heel. So think push down to go up, push down to come up. Good. 1 more time, and you're going to come up. Now we're going to run. You're going to lower 1 heel at a time, and even though one is lifting and one is lowering, you want to keep equal pressure on each foot. Lower and lift, and try not to let your hips shift too much, even though it does naturally happen. And you're going to come up. Now from here, you're going to go toes apart, heels together, about a fist distance between your feet. You're going to lower, squeeze your heels. And then you're going to squeeze your heels as you come up, and your buns are going to kick on quick and fast. Lower down, lift it up. Push down with the toes, push down to lift up, push down to lower. 2 more and 1. Take a step off and take a break. From here, we're gonna come back up and we're gonna do that one leg. So you are gonna be working balance. The only way to get good balance is to work on your balance. So toes apart, heels together. You're gonna take one leg behind the back of your ankle. Keep your powerhouse square. It's a box exercise. You're gonna lower down, lift it up. In with the air, out with the air. Make sure you're not looking down. Where your eyes go, your body goes. And we wanna work the up. 2 more. And 1. Take your foot down, find center, and then the other foot wraps around the other ankle. You're gonna lower and lift. If it is too much, you can always just do this on the floor without the book or the 2x4. You're gonna lower and lift, keeping your hips square, shoulders square. 2 more. And 1 more. Take your feet together. Let's do a couple more together just for symmetry. As I said earlier, we're symmetrical strengthening. Lower down, lift it up. 2 more. And 1. And we are gonna step it down. You're gonna move your book and your 2x4 out of the way. And I'm gonna grab my 2-pound weights. We're gonna do the wall series. This is one of the best alignment checks you can do. It works to open the whole body and stabilizes your powerhouse. Now I've got my feet about my foot distance away, and your whole back is gonna come onto the mat, the wall. You're gonna soften your knees. Box exercise again. You're gonna begin by just lifting your right arm up and lower down. Now you notice my arm isn't going up to the wall, and that's because I don't want my shoulders to shift. Lift up, lower down, pushing your whole foot into the floor, and your back is fully connected. If your head's not on, no big deal. You're just gonna keep working towards getting it on. I don't want you to shove it back. 1 more on each arm, and then we take it up. If it's too much with the 2 pounds, go to 1 pound or use no weights at all. From here, wide open collarbone, we're gonna make ovals. You're gonna lift your arms up, and you're gonna make an oval, bringing it in front of you. In with the air, exhale, open. Back ribs are on. Think about taking your belly button to your back ribs. 1 more. Breathing, and then we're gonna reverse. As you lift your arms up, your shoulders go down. Back ribs on. Really ground your whole foot into the floor. 2 more. Last one, and we're gonna take it down. From here, you're gonna take your arms up at the height of your shoulder right here, and we're gonna do a little scissor action. You're gonna lift your right up and then your left up, making sure your powerhouse, the back line of your body, is really connected into the wall. No shifting of the shoulders. My arms are working, my legs are working, everything is. And then I'm gonna take it in, bring it down by my side. Now to get off the wall, I'm gonna press my arms into the wall. I'm gonna take a few deep breaths for breathing. Wide open collarbone. Last one. I'm gonna take 1 foot, does not matter which one, and I'm gonna push it on the wall, push my hands into the wall, extend myself off, and that is your tone and sculpt workout for the better back.